Non, on l'apprend quand même. Et direction à 1000. Je me demande bien c'est qui Elise.
What a peaceful little
Non.
town.
Rowen alors.
When you're in a place like this, it feels
Pas non.
as though the whole world is untouched by war.
Les amis d'elle.
Returning to Hamil takes me back to when we first met you, Jude.
What happened?
He was right here, where we became friends. What was your first friend like, Elle?
Was it a boy or a girl?
Huh? It was a boy. A boy cat. He looked a little like Rolo. We were always together. It was so much fun.
I know what you mean. It's never boring with Tipo around.
I'm the best.
That's different. Tipo's a toy.
I am not a toy. I'm a premium quality plush companion.
That's just a fancy way of saying toy.
I am not a toy.
Look at them go.
Just brings them closer together.
Ok. C'est qui alors? Parce que moi je vois que Rowen. Hein. Oh. Ou alors Jude. Ouais. Rencontre inattendue.
I love the air here in Hamil. It's always so fresh and fruity. You're into cooking, right? You ever make anything with fruit?
Oui.
Of course. Isn't that a pretty standard dessert in Olympias? They grow fruit called poranges around these parts. I bet a porange pie would be pretty good.
Oh? That sounds like a treat.
DODA here. We've detected a new fractured dimension. The rift is near the Tatalian Abyss. We've sent you the coordinates. Please take care of it.
An agent's work is never done, is it? I'm happy to help. We can't just ignore a fractured dimension.
You really are a do-gooder, aren't you?
Yeah, I get that a lot.
Sounds like a good way to get into trouble. Well, I'm no do-gooder, but I'll give you a hand. More people will make it easier, I'm sure.
Oh, c'est chiant. Ça sent encore un boss. Ah là là, j'ai bien fait de garder en mode normal. Parce que comme ça, je crois que vu qu'on a eu plusieurs fois des scènes bonus, donc voilà, ça nous aide pour la suite de l'histoire. Oh.
Let's have a look around.
Ah oui, c'est vrai qu'il n'y a
Figure
pas
out
de...
where the divergence can-
Il n'y a pas de chat ici. Hein. Allez, allez.
Catalyst is.
De toute façon, on a l'abîme tatalien de notre côté. Il y a quoi de nouveau? Il me manque quoi ça justement? Je crois que je vais le faire. On va le faire parce que Oui. Ah, j'ai plus de symbole sacré. On sauvegarde et on y go. Je sens qu'il est tout en bas. Est-ce que... Oui, non, je l'ai toujours.
This is the Department of Liability Affairs. We've detected an outstanding debt on your account. I've sent an invoice. Please take care of it. Ha! What do you think? Did I sound like Vera?
Alors, pour éviter qu'elle m'appelle
Dead on impersonation, right?
H24,
You don't whine and pay your fine.
je vais lui donner la somme restante et c'est bon.
To be honest, I felt really bad about your whole predicament at first. But if you keep this up...
Vera here. I've got urgent news for you. Former Director Kresnik has stolen the Canaan waymarker you recovered.
What?
I've also been given a message for you from a man named Erston. It reads, meet me in front of the Spurious building.
The king!
Je crois qu'on va aller voir d'abord Julius et après Gaius.
I'm pleased to hear it. Director Rideau's pursuit team has been dispatched to Alati Sea Haven. Please meet up with him there.
Glasses guy ran off again?
Yeah.
Donc c'est pour ça qu'on va se dépêcher de faire ça. C'est quête.
A monster no one's ever seen before.
It might be worth checking out.
Ouais. Tu veux bien? Mais...
This'll hold them.
J'avais oublié qu'il faisait très mal.
Hey, you did it!
Hey!
Ouais, elle a pris rayon divin. Moi, est-ce que je l'ai appris ma technique en fait? Non, pas encore. Donc je doute qu'il y ait la quête.
I can't. It hurts.
I have my hands full here. We'll talk later.
The pain. It's gone.
What? What did you just do?
Dad!
Dr. Mathis, we have more casualties.
So even the extermination team can't handle that beast.
We'll be next if we don't get out of here.
I'm staying. I'm a doctor. I can't turn my back on people in need.
But hanging out here is suicide.
What if we said we'll take out the threat for you?
You can't be serious.
I am. I don't want to see any more victims. Sounds good.
If you insist. But be careful. Its wounds have driven it into a frenzy.
Don't drag your feet now.
Allez, il n'y a plus l'énigme. Ça c'est un bon point. De toute façon c'est pas le moment pour moi de me balader dedans. C'est de l'autre côté. On se dépêche pour finir. Ah.
Let's put that thing in the ground.
Oui. What? Tu fais quoi là? Alors on est toujours en normal. Méga défenseur.
This monster is the divergence catalyst.
This is terrible.
How could this have happened?
Aïe, aïe, aïe. Non, tu feras rien. Allez. J'en ai pas appris de nouvelles là. Rayon divin et reflet. On va tester. Oh.
Nowhere to run.
Ah, je me suis trompé. Et voilà.
Thank goodness.
The real task comes next.
Oui, l'attaque lunaire est à moi.
You better not underestimate.
I've gotta get strong.
Prêt?
There's no other way. Dad.
And we're back.
Ouais, j'avoue, j'aurais dû faire erreur aussi.
Are you sick or something?
No, it's nothing like that. That man was my father. But it was like I'd never been born in that dimension.
You haven't seen your daddy in a while either?
It's been ages. We've both been so busy. Sometimes, when I have time to think about it, I stop and wonder how he's doing.
Tu peux aller le voir quand tu veux, hein.
Ah, that's right. I should be careful what I say. Sorry, I'm rambling on. Seeing my dad got me thinking. He's a doctor, I'm a scientist. We're both trying to help people. Our jobs might be different, but we both want the same thing. Oh, that's me.
Jude?
I have to get back to Helioborg. I'd like you all to come with me if you could. I'm sorry, I don't have time to explain. Thanks. Let's go.
Ok, ils sont revenus. Proche confident. Alors le chat il est revenu déjà.
Let's keep it up.
Je vais t'envoyer là-bas.
Good luck.
On va à Helioborg. De ce côté-là, je crois. On va voir. Tout est lié, c'était quoi ça? Ok.
That train schedule you gave me.
Ah bah. On va faire comme ça.
I have a bad feeling
Voilà.
about this. We better hurry. Spyrite Celsius? What? That's my device. What's going on, Balin?
Never. Never again shall you try to enslave me with your horrible contraptions. Get out of my way!
Celsius! I promise. We mean you no harm.
No harm? Your machine dominates my will and forces me into slavery. That's not harm?
Wait. What?
How many times must humanity repeat this? We spirits are not tools for the convenience of humankind.
Mary, I believe you owe us an explanation.
But what else was I supposed to do in this circumstance? We're at a dead end. Experiments on great spirits are the only way forward. Dr. Mathis said so himself. And, well, I thought that with his device, I would be able to control it.
And so, you used it with the Celsius fossil?
Without discussing your plan with anyone? What were you thinking?
I just wanted to help Jude. He has been so upset over our lack of progress. I just wanted to do something to help.
But doing something rash only makes things worse, you know? One small miscalculation could lead to disaster. It may already have, now that the great spirit Celsius is on the loose.
Balin, we need to terminate all of our experiments involving that device.
What?
What Celsius said really got to you, huh? About being enslaved and having her will dominated.
There must be a defect in my device. Celsius seemed like she was in agony. It filled her with rage.
Alors,
But you worked so hard on that thing, Jude.
If that's what you really want, Jude, we'll abide by your decision.
I ended up making a machine that exploits spirits against their will. It was never my intention, of course. That's hardly an excuse.
I'm so sorry. This is all my fault.
Donc on sait ce qui va nous attendre au chapitre 3. D'être Celsius.
What an effective idea. Leave it to the privileged elite to find a way to make their lives even easier.
Non, je change pas Jude. Hein. Sa coupe, elle est bien comme elle est. Alors... What? J'ai déjà son arcane? Et c'est pété. Hypersaturation 3, est-ce qu'on prend... Moyen, on continue quand même avec... Du don de change. Et là tu peux garder. Tu peux garder parce que ta capacité elle va être bien. On met ça. Et c'est bon.
What?
Et
Anyone can
on
post a job
fait...
request? Why didn't you say anything sooner?
Celui qui nous attend à Markbourg, ça doit être Rowen. Je pense que c'est le seul qu'on n'a pas fait encore d'histoire. Oui, c'est bien Rowen. Et on prend des quêtes pour plus tard. Allez, on commence Rowen. Rowen et Marcia.
Luga, do you know why Marksburg was built?
R1.
Correct. Although it was meant to do more than just physically link the two nations. This city serves as a figurative bridge as well, linking cultures and ideologies. You could say that Marksburg is the beginning of a new era of international relations.
What are you talking about?
Oh, nothing. Just some recent history.
Can I join in? I don't want to mess up the next pop quiz.
Of course you can, Elise. You're my star pupil after all.
R1.
All the way back to when, precisely? A few weeks ago?
Rowen is always quizzing us to make sure we don't fall behind in school. What's our next quiz question, Mr. Ilbert?
I bet it's about recent Olympia's history.
Fine, then. Here's your question. Who uttered the famous quote that begins with, "May joys from afar beget joys close to the hearth"? It's a saying that has made a deep impression on me.
DODA here. We've detected a new fractured dimension. The rift is in Marksburg. Please check the coordinates.
More work, perhaps?
Can you handle this yourself?
The relationship between the nations would be the least of our concerns if we ignored the fractured dimensions.
I couldn't study anymore either.
Very well then. Luga, we will be accompanying you.
We'll show him what Rhizamaxians are made of. Hey, how'd you like like it if I tugged your head?
It doesn't hurt. You're just her talking dummy.
I am not a dummy! Dummy!
Cette relation.
You've been cutting quite a marvelous performance out there. This seems like a fine opportunity to give you this. It's guaranteed to make you an even more impressive man.
Oh, ça va, c'est bon comme équipe. Et vice versa. Ok. D'abord sauvegarde. Ça fait un moment. Et on attaque une troisième dimension paradoxale. Avant peut-être celui du chapitre 8. Et je pense que le chapitre 8 sera le dernier et je m'arrêterai pour cette session. Marsbourg.
The first order of business is tracking down the divergence catalyst.
Let's go.
Il a parlé d'une chancelière.
You're a shoo-in to win the election, Chancellor Marcia.
You got our votes!
Thank you.
Hey, I recognize her.
Chancellor Marcia of Olympias.
Hey, it's not every day you get to see a chancellor.
She seems to be a politician in this dimension as well.
It's an honor to meet you, Chancellor. Please, I insist you accept these Olympian treats.
I am most grateful for the sentiment, but I'm afraid I can't.
Oh, I insist, Chancellor. Nothing like some good food to keep your mind sharp. Let's show those Riza-Maxians what we're made of.
Hear, hear! It's time to let them know who's really on top!
Don't tell me you agree with them, Luger.
Olympias must be more desperate for resources than I had thought. I wonder how she will handle this.
In that case, you would honor me by enjoying such fine produce with your own family.
Are you sure?
Thank you for your support, but it is not just Olympias that must prosper. I seek widespread joy for all.
Joys begat from misfortunes afar bring the brittlest of blessings. Widespread joy is a greater joy for all. May joys from afar beget joys close to the hearth, and carry those joys far afield. For the act of spreading joy is the greatest joy of all.
What?
Oh, it just came to me who said that. It was Bradbury, the famous Olympian philosopher. I'm right, right?
Correct. Very well done, Elise.
You don't find Bradbury to be too much of a bleeding heart?
Oh, very much so. But maintaining compassion in a harsh world may be the ultimate test of fortitude. Incidentally, The Science of Happiness is my favorite of Bradbury's works.
Ah, yes. The source of that quote.
Wow.
What's that, Sonny? How'd your fill of philosophical debate today?
What a cute kitty.
He's my dearest friend. Come, Sonny. Let's go home.
It was an honor to speak with you.
Luger, did you see that?
Apparently, Chancellor Marcia's dearest friend is the divergence catalyst in this dimension.
After that kitty!
They may be bound for a train. Let's follow them to the station.
Go, go!
Aw, too bad.
Continue, s'il te plaît. retourne dans un train.
We should head for the front car.
I bet that's where the Chancellor is!
Rowen, your conversation was really interesting back there.
The science of joy is my favorite of Bradbury's works!
That's only the merest hint of how many levels a geezer like me operates on. Nor should you, my dear Luga. But still, you mustn't praise me so. It makes my beard itch.
You're amazing, Rowen. How can you be so wise and so handsome?
And what a stylish dresser, but with an air of mystery.
Oh, please, come now. That's quite enough.
You're so witty.
That's just one more thing we love about you.
Does it make you proud of yourselves to pick on a defenseless old man?
Allez, on continue, on monte, on monte, on monte. On a un chat à fouetter. C'est...
And after he heard my paraphrasing, he followed up with the exact Bradbury quote.
Huh. How perceptive of him.
It stopped me dead in my tracks. His eyes were so wise, yet I couldn't help but notice he had an air of loneliness about him, too.
Why, Marcia, I don't recall you ever gushing this much about another human. I always knew I could never be enough for you.
Oh, rubbish. Don't talk like that. I can't rely on others. People are so selfish. That's why I'm so glad I have you.
Nevertheless.
Anyhow, I have to go. Your outline is just perfect for my next speech. As always, I can't thank you enough for your counsel.
Thank you, and good luck.
Elle a parlé à son chat. Bon, la remarque que j'ai dit sur les chats, oubliez.
The car seems to be empty.
It's Chancellor Marcia's cat.
So this is the divergence catalyst. The thought troubles me as well, and I'm not even a cat person. Nevertheless...
You people lost or something?
What? No way!
You've been eavesdropping on us, haven't you?
How is this possible?
Wait just a minute!
How come you can talk?
An ironic question coming from a toy, don't you think? You, of all things, should know the answer.
Huh? Be careful, everyone!
Ah, now I see. So you've come to kill me. I'm afraid that's not going to happen.
Je préfère mieux comme ça.
What just happened?
Oula, oulala, oulala.
Smoke is what...
Now it stole my style!
Moonlight assault! Healing, I got your back! Moonlight assault!
2 minutes. Eh non, on oublie. Ah, je peux pas le faire encore. Donc ça veut dire que j'ai pas encore la capacité de faire mon arc mystique.